I know what you're thinking. What do I mean with a true rank? Isn't the rank in-game your true rank? It reflects your MMR, so I mean, how could it be anything other than that rank? And no, I'm not gonna sit here and like bullshit away with, oh, maybe it could be a bit higher, maybe it could be a bit lower. No, I want exact numbers of your true MMR. So let's set up a quick thought experiment. You are a herald. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way, but you are. You have 500 MMR. Now, let's imagine that you have a 60% win rate. Maybe you've learned something new, or you managed to open the shop, or something like that. Well, of course, you are going to climb. That's understandable. Everyone understands math. If you have 60% win rate, you're going to win 6 out of 10 games. You're gonna gain 30 MMR per 10 games. Well, what if we could calculate where you're gonna end up? Because of course, if you have 60% win rate in Herald, you're not gonna climb to Immortal and still have 60% win rate. It's going to balance out to 50% eventually. But it's that eventually part that I'm kinda, annoyed at. I wanna find out right now, right here, where am I going to end up? So, how could we go about finding that true MMR? Well, the first issue is that we need to determine how much your win rate is going to change while you're climbing. So let's just say that you, for some reason, dropped 770 MMR immediately, instantly. Gaben logged into your account and just removed 1 rank's worth of MMR. Well, what win rate are you going to have in your new rank? I did some quick estimations and thought like, it kinda depends on your role or what ranks you're switching between. So I did a little bit of an estimate with the numbers right here. And I know you might disagree with it, especially the mid part that you get 65% win rate. But we'll get to that, don't worry. These are just estimations to make some quick calculations. And I'm also going to completely ignore all the ranks above Immortal. I know things can get very fucky up there. But if you're for some reason an Immortal player watching this video, then I mean, it's still going to work for you, but I'm not sure how good the accuracy is going to be. Next assumption we have to make is that skill scales linearly with MMR. And then you might ask, well, what even is skill? And I don't know, someone else has to figure that out. But I don't really care about what skill is as long as it works for our calculations. So I'm just going to assume that the skill difference between a Herald and a Guardian is the same as between a Divine and Immortal, let's say. So if we take the numbers we got earlier and scale them up to this linear formula, we will have a good estimator for people's different win rates. Now, how do you just scale up these numbers into, a formula and shit? Well, it's complicated. If you want to skip this part, I don't judge you, it's fine. Okay, so here's the math portion, if any of you are interested in that. So I tried a bunch of different things. I tried to just make some shit up that kinda fit the formula, but it didn't work for numbers that were small. And then I tried regressing a polynomial function to the values that I estimated earlier, that 60, 65, 60, 55, 55. But of course that didn't work either, because yeah, it's not a polynomial function. And I tried doing some sigmoid function shit, it didn't work, that's the short story. But in the end I decided to just use the ELO system from chess and other games. And the easiest formula, the simplest formula for those MMR systems, and just modify some constants to fit my estimates or data from earlier. Now, it would be really nice to get some real data from real actual Smurfs to use instead of the crappy data I came up with in the beginning. But it was really hard to find someone who has an open main account and a public Smurf account. Thankfully, I was able to find an anonymous benefactor who shared a couple of profiles with me, with a lot of varied games and different roles and a lot of beautiful data to gather. And to my surprise, the answer was really simple. If you drop a rank down, you will have roughly a 60% win rate. It doesn't matter what role you play or what rank you are, you're going to have roughly 60%. Maybe 65, maybe 55, but on average it seems to be around 60%, which I found very nice. So using this win rate, we can kind of reverse engineer the function to get the thing where we can throw up players' win rate in and the current MMR, and we get back their true MMR, or where they're going to end up if they just grinded without getting better, but if they just kept grinding Dota infinitely, where are they going to end up? And here's the formula if some of you are interested in it, but I threw together a quick web application where you can just plug in your numbers into the formula and you get your true MMR. Yeah, you shouldn't click away. No, don't look at mine. Go try it for yourself. If you want to find your win rate, you can just look it up on Open Dota or Dota Buff and look at your most recent 20 matches. I think that's the best way to go about it. Anyways, this was just a little fun project of mine. If you have any questions, or even if you have any follow-up ideas, I would love to hear them. I want to dig deeper and do more stuff in this area. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.